are you feeling today?
A little worse for wear.
Yeah, I think we overindulged ourselves with the England game last night, which is probably not good pre-season vlogging for us, but this is our second attempt this weekend at Brock, isn't it? Yesterday we watched the Milton Town game here at Brock, because we just wanted to see how the two new teams looked, didn't we? And got 3 great goals on film, didn't we? Just about to get the 4th, and then the memory card decides to pack in at the wrong moment. So we've lost all our footage from yesterday. We're stolen footage as well, haven't we? So yeah, this is our first official attempt at a vlog, but we're not going to go into too much about ourselves today, because today's all about one man, isn't it, Matthew?
Pat McManus.
Yeah, who is a legend around these parts at Brockenhurst, and I think today is just all about honouring him and what he's done for this club. And
well, it's 11 years at one club, a non-league level.
Over 500 games.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal at this level. And everyone I've spoken to today has only got praise for him and said how good he was as a manager and what he's done to turn the club around and all that. And I think it's an absolutely amazing thing for him.
It is fantastic, and as you'll see throughout the vlog today, we've got loads of interviews, and the calibre of people we are interviewing just is a testament to Pat and the respect a lot of people have for him at this level. And I think it's going to be a great day, isn't it? I think, and just for us to get ourselves back into the feel of things as well.
And on a personal level of the vlog, I mean, Pat, every time we talk to him, he's always got time to have an interview on camera, no matter what the result's been.
Yeah,
absolutely phenomenal guy. Eugene McManus, chairman of Millbrook and also Pat's brother. Give us a good story about Pat in football in the Wessex League.
Oh, what, just in football? You don't want no other story? Okay, obviously I've followed in Pat's footsteps in real terms, getting into football. He was there. Everything I've done, he's kind of done before me. But we've chosen different paths. I've stayed with the one club. He's jumped from club to, that sounds wrong, doesn't it? On a day like today, he's jumped from club. No, he's far from a glory hunter. But everywhere Pat has been in footballing terms, he's only improved the team and the clubs. So, full kudos to him. And he deserves a day like today for his time spent at Brock. And, what a fantastic club this is.
Just a great guy all round, really. Footballing wise, does so much for so many people, myself included. I think he's just been a great asset to this club. I don't think it will ever be followed personally, but I think he's earned where he's now at Shaftesbury, and I hope he does really well there. But he's done amazing things at this football club, transformed it, and helped so many players, which is why so many people will be here today. To and it's all for him. It's time for, I think, everyone here has given something back to him, which is I think it's quite special. So hopefully it'll be an amazing day for a really great guy and a personal close friend. So really looking forward to it.
Pat, I've known a long time, since I moved down in the Southampton area 4 years ago. So played for Pat last season and then went to Bashley, which was a good opportunity for me, so I had to leave Pat. But he's done a fantastic job for Brockenhurst, and the amount of time he's done here and everything else, he's a top man, and hopefully he gets a good turnout today, and hopefully he can obviously make a little bit of money. But I think what he's done for the local area and for this club is a fantastic job.
So obviously playing for Pat, I've played for him for about 4 seasons. Joined when I've joined here at 16, and then he pulled me into the first team, and I was there ever since. So growing up from a young 16-year-old to probably where I am now, he's more of a father figure. Because I was a little boy back then. Now like joining men's football, being around the team and stuff, learned a lot from him. Generally a really nice guy, knows a bit about football obviously, but supports a terrible team.
So obviously played against his teams in the Wessex League, and then got added into a random group of truth, and kind of kicked our relationship off, and got a lot of respect for him.
I've known Pat actually, I think it's been 3 years now. I first came to the club from, I think it was Tottenham. He took me in, and generally I used to hate football, but Pat made me love football again. You know, he made me express myself the way I wanted to express myself, didn't judge me. It was a bit harsh at times, but I think it was for the best. And I'm just very grateful because ever since I've come to Brockenhurst, for example, I've just made me feel like home, and it's just an amazing place to be at, isn't it? Just from him, the staff, just the ground and everything. So I'm just here to, you know what, maybe score a couple goals for him. You know, I'm playing against him. It's going to be a task, but so be it. Hopefully we can win against him, you know what I'm saying? But
so I've played for Pat. I've had 3 spells at Brockenhurst when Pat's been the manager. Obviously, legends. I think players that I've played with from all walks of life can't speak high enough of him. Not just as a manager, as a person. You know, I was here during a great spell where we kind of, I think, reached the quarterfinals of the Vars. And you know, the togetherness he brought to players, and any issues you felt like you could go to Pat. He went out of his way to make every player feel very special and feel welcome. I think that's can sometimes be quite rare to find in non-league management, but just unbelievable person, unbelievable manager. Personally, the best manager I've played for, and I've played for a lot of clubs. So yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, Pat's obviously end of an era today. Testimonial, been here 11 years. I've been part of that for 7 as a secretary, 8 as a spectator, I suppose. 8 years ago, my boy Noel McCarthy-Gardner, as you know, joined the club, and basically brought Pat through Pat brought him through as a 16-year-old. He was in the youth team when he first joined here. Went to development, went into the first team, and fast tracked Noel into the first team at 16. So I had a lot of time from Pat for doing that as a parent, and just got a lot of time with the guy. And we've worked well together for 7 years in the time I've been secretary. Wonderful guy, so easy to get on with, and yeah, it's been an absolute legend at this club. And now he's moving on to Shaftesbury, and I wish him all the best. But
my journey in football has taken me to know Pat for probably around 40 years now. I remember him starting. I first came across him as a Sunday non-league player, playing along with his brothers. Seamus, people who know Seamus, was always a little bit notorious. So if I was refereeing any of the games and Pat was captain, first thing I used to do when I saw Pat before a kick-off, I say, "Do us a favour, Pat, can you just look after Seamus?" And he'd go, "Why?" I said, "You look after Seamus, I'll look after the rest of the players." So me and Pat had a great understanding. Pat's probably one of the best people I know who's honest in non-league football, and that not only through his playing days, but even as a manager.
Baz rang me, and I know Pat had been here such a long time, and what a servant to the club. So when I was asked to come along, only too pleased to do it. I love the lads who play non-league football. They give up their time, they play, and they play for the love of the game, really. And so I'm always available to anything like this. People that love football, they're good for me.
And also, Pat's been he was at the club for 11 years.
Yeah.
As a manager at any level, that's quite phenomenal, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yes. You don't get many managers now going to do 11 years anywhere, do you, at any level. So, yeah, it shows you how loyal he's been, and yeah, brilliant. It's just shame he's pissed off to Shaftesbury now.
This game's all about him, so let's make it special for him. 534 matches as this club's manager, so let's give him a big round of applause. Patrick McManus.
Great ball.
Hey, what a good goalkeeper.
Oh, hello.
That save. Not another one. First time.
Jake Fields, yeah. About the Legends defences, it's terrifying.
Oh, what?
Oh, good save.
Some still play.
Yeah, I thought you.
Okay.
Go on, lad.
Great save.
Reach that far, will he, Pat?
Good save. great ball.
Whoa, Pat. Pat of the set out, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. Pat's home. Pat, on the day of your testimonial, you've been at the club obviously, was it 11 years?
11 seasons, yeah.
Which is unbelievable at non-league level. Tell us a few stories about your time at the club.
Well, obviously I came here 11 seasons ago. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride, I suppose. We've had certain degrees of success. Some seasons have been more difficult than others, but as you can see from here, I've met some really sort of wonderful people. Some have turned into some really good friends, and I've managed some really top players. Some not so good players, and some of those not so good players are here today.
Yeah.
There's Chris Waltridge over there. I'd put him in the bracket of not so good players. Will Tickle's one of the better players, and I've had some great staff around me, some good people in the back office as well, and they're all here today. And I've encountered some really good opposition and some good people within the game, and a lot of them are here today, so it's really good.
And what was your sort of favourite moment from your time in the club?
So there's been a few actually. I think one of the standout moments was the Bournemouth Senior Cup. I found out afterwards that the club hadn't won a cup competition for 50 years before that, so that was a bit of a moment, and it was a good night as well. John Webb, who was the goalkeeper, won. He scored the penalty in the shootout that won that. We had a really good afternoon here when we played Wealdstone in the FA Cup. That was a good crowd here. That was a good afternoon. Littlehampton away stands out for a number of reasons, not all good, but there's been a lot of eventful afternoons here. Like I say, with a lot of good people, really. So.
Brilliant, thank you, Pat. Appreciate it, mate.
Cheers.
Well, that's the end of the game, and I have to say it's a thoroughly enjoyable afternoon. I thought.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
We kind of lost track of the score. So either 7-2 or 8-2, but it's kind of irrelevant, isn't it? I think everyone's just had a bit of fun today. I thought it's really good atmosphere, friendly, isn't it? A bit of banter on the pitch. Just what we like to see. Everyone's come together today.
Yep.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Pittman's played the whole 90 minutes and banged in another 4 in the prologue. And poor Pat, he had his big chance.
And he missed the penalty.
He missed the rebound as well, but maybe he didn't want the limelight. But yeah, it's been a good day overall. It's a good vlog to get back into things, isn't it, Matt? And we're not going to talk too much about our plans this vlog, but we are going to be probably do another pre-season game. And I think we're going to be officially back for the Wessex Charity Cup.
Yeah.
And then our first league game is actually scheduled here for Brockenhurst, Christchurch. But between those games and today, young Matthew here is off to
New Zealand.
So
I'm going to vlog a couple of games while I'm out there as well, and we can have a look and see what the standard football in New Zealand will be.
Exactly, and he's going to film it upside down now. That's the end of today's festivities.
It is indeed. Oh, there we go. We'll start again.
Don't worry. Keep it on.